Fans, this is John over at Flea Flicker Sports, and today we're going to talk about ROI and profitability as far as specific sports when you're betting. Obviously, there's going to be different takes and different views on this. This is just my take, over the years and obviously doing research. So basically, most profitable sports betting totals, while profitability can vary based on individual circumstances or maybe expertise. But there's certain sports trends to offer more consistent opportunities and to give you a better chance at a higher ROI, return of investment. When we talk about, for example, soccer or depending where in the world you are, football, this has a massive following. It's popular for sports bettors just because of the amount of leagues and matches worldwide that take place literally every day. And to be able to bet totals, or in this case, that's what I want to talk about today, the advantage for totals and the percentages there. So it gives you obviously some favorability and more opportunities because the amount of games. Another one, American football, whether I'm talking about, well, I like to separate college and football. But if I go with, football as far as betting totals, for me, the sport is structured and it has a statistical depth that make it appealing for people that are data driven bettors, people that analyze team offenses and defensive capabilities, knowing the weather conditions, and even coaching, the coaching tendencies. Some are more aggressive, some are more conservative, and things like that. Then I talk about basketball. Basketball is known as definitely a high scoring nature, which makes it an exciting sport for betting on totals. Simple, it's really that simple. It's fast paced, a lot of scoring opportunities, and again, if you study the team's pace, who's playing, is there injuries, the matchup, and so forth, you can give yourself an edge. And then baseball. So baseball totals can be, based on combined runs scored by both teams. Um, Factors such as starting pitchers, right? If you got a hot pitcher who has low ERAs, it's going to be obviously a lower total or more than likely. So you want to factor that in, and obviously the weather to a certain extent, depending on the time of the year, it's been kind of erratic early in the season and then later in the season. Um, and then, so if I look at that and I look at the totals, and I'll do other tutorials on betting against the spread, as well as betting the money line, but just breaking down what I've been able to uncover and what I've been able to see in the industry after these 18 years. The best sports betting easily for totals, over under, college football, you're talking over 90% ROI based on the reasons there and also on the article. So, obviously there's a reason I'm bringing this up because I have the article posted at fleaflickersports.com. You can read it more in depth. Next up after college football is NFL. So the NFL, as far as totals, you're talking around close to 50%, anywhere 45 to 50% ROI on your NFL total betting from a profitability standpoint. College basketball falls in a little bit below that, somewhere between 30 to 35% ROI. NHL is a little lower at around 13% or so, maybe even stretching it to 14, 15%. And then finally, NBA coming in at around 11 to 12% or so ROI. So that gives you an idea. Now, just a couple of tips, right? So focus on a few sports. Rather than spreading your expertise thin across multiple sports, specialize just in select few. Get the deep knowledge that I was talking about, the understanding of the sports, know what the weather, know the injuries, know the coaches, and that'll help your predictions and also increase your ROI. Analyze team and player performance. Stay on top of it. A lot of you are fantasy players. You're already on top of the game already. You can apply that knowledge to your sports betting. Study the historical data. Study the weather. Monitor line movements. That's huge right there. Okay. I'll have a separate video about that. And finally, manage your bankroll wisely. And a lot of people, don't play for the long term, and they should be. It shouldn't be a short term thing. Set a budget for yourself, whether it's for the entire football season or the entire basketball season or combined, whether it's quarterly or yearly, but set it for yourself at a place where you have a disciplined betting strategy. So basically, that's just a little overview of what is the most profitable. Again, for me, for totals over and under, the most profitable is by far college football in the 90+% range. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. We'll be coming out with more videos regarding, again, betting as far as money line as well as against the spread. So those will be coming out soon. Hope you enjoyed this and have a great day.